discuss about the third unit, that is database design process, and we say ER modeling. So till now what we learned? Just we learned what is mean by database and what is mean by table, how to create the tables, how to give the primary key, how to modify the table, how to update the table. యాక్చువల్గా మనం ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ ఏం చేసాం, సింపుల్గా ఒక్కొక్క టేబుల్ని ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేయాలి, దాంట్లో కాలమ్స్ ఏంటి, రోస్ ఏంటి, దాంట్లో కండిషన్స్ ఏంటి చూసాం. ఓకేనా? సో నౌ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద థింగ్స్ విచ్ వి లర్న్డ్ ఇన్ 1-2 units, నౌ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ఇంప్లిమెంట్ దాట్ ఇన్ అ బిగ్. For example, I want to create a database for the college of SSR Degree College. So what we have to make it? We have to make that table of students. We have to make the table of student, table of staff, right? Table of administration and table of library. So these 4 tables are going to be linked based on under some conditions. Okay, so where you are going to store this, how these tables are linked together, and how to implement this in practically, that means overly design we are going to see. Now in order to construct the database of our college, SSR College, what we have to make first? We have to come to the college and we have to ask the principal sir that what are the requirements are there. So he says that I want to go for a table of students, staff, admin and for the library. Okay, so that means what? First we have to gather all the requirements of the database. Then in detail, in students, what type of columns you want, what type of conditions you want in a student table. Similarly, what type of staff columns you have, what type of administration columns we want, what type of columns in library. Everything requirement should be there to develop the database. That all the things we have to collect from the client. సో ఎస్ఎస్ఆర్ కాలేజ్ కాబట్టి కాలేజ్ దగ్గర ప్రిన్సిపల్ దగ్గర చేయాలి అని చెప్తున్నాను. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ డెవలపింగ్ ఏ డేటాబేస్ ఫర్ ఏ హాస్పిటల్, సో వాట్ దే హ్యావ్ టు డూ? వీ హ్యావ్ టు కలెక్ట్ ద రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ద హాస్పిటల్. what details we want to collect, what type of things are they needed, like inpatient, outpatient, emergency case, yes, oxygen, operation theaters, like every detail, like medical table. So we have to gather all those requirements. Okay, if you gather the requirements properly, then only your database will be correct. If you are not taking the requirements properly, your database may not be correctly designed. So what is our topic? Our topic is database design. That means whenever you are creating a database, first you have to make a design. Similarly, for example, consider if you are constructing a house. If you are constructing a house, what things will happen? First you have to go to a architect. Yes or no? If you are going for an architect, then only he gives a plan to you to build your house. Yes or no? If he designs the architecture, designs the house plan correctly, then only your house will be neat, good, looking wise also very beautiful will come. For example, instead of kitchen, he designed as a hall. Instead of kitchen place, if they designed as a hall, what happens? Is the house will look properly? No. That means what? If the design is not correct, implementation should not be correct. So in our case also, if you design the database very properly with all the conditions considerations, taking all the conditions considerations, the database will be in a perfect manner. So the requirement collecting of information from the client is very most important part in the database. Clear? Now first we'll see the question, what is database design? So this database design I already told you in the first unit. So what are the database design? So we have three levels, like view level, conceptual level and physical level. So the database should be designed in a three levels. Now the next thing is good database design. Whatever the database you are designing, right, that database should be good. For example, I want to design a database for a hospital, right? I want to design a database for a hospital. Now I'm collecting the information from the medical, right? I'm collecting the information from medical, and I'm also collecting the information from hospital staff, right, and hospital management. So management is different, staff is different. So if you are collecting the data from three places, so you may get the redundancy. So redundancy is nothing but what? The staff may give some details. For example, the staff is giving all doctors details. This management is giving full-time doctors details, but the staff is giving all doctor details. So what happens? All doctor means what? Part-time doctors are there, full-time doctors are there. So the staff is giving all the details, but this management is giving full-time doctors details. If you create a doctor table, whose will details will come into a doctor table? సో ఆర్ యూ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ మై పాయింట్? ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తున్నా అంటే మనం ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనేది ఇద్దరి దగ్గర నుంచి కలెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం, హాస్పిటల్ స్టాఫ్ నుంచి యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ నుంచి. సో హాస్పిటల్ స్టాఫ్ ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, మా దగ్గర పార్ట్ టైం డాక్టర్స్ ఉన్నారు, ఫుల్ టైం డాక్టర్స్ ఉన్నారని ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చారు. సో మేనేజ్మెంట్కి వచ్చేసి ఫుల్ టైం డాక్టర్స్ లిస్టే ఇచ్చారు. సో అప్పుడు మనకు డాక్టర్స్ టేబుల్లో డేటా అనేది ఎలా ఉంటుంది? ఈజ్ ఇట్ ప్రాపర్? నో. So here you may not have the correct idea to write part-time doctors or full-time doctors in a table. So you will get a redundancy. Here you are getting full-time doctor details, here you are getting part-time full-time. So doctor details full and here and full. So repetition of doctor names will come in the doctor's table. So what we have to do? We have to avoid this redundancy. Means what? We have to collect the information very proper manner by asking some questions to the clients. So these are the doctors, part-time, full-time or any other doctors are there. So how many number of doctors are there in future? How many number of doctors you are going to take? How many number of rooms are there in hospital? How many number of ICUs are there? How many number of nurses are there? Every information we have to collect from the management in a proper manner so that your database should be properly designed. If you designed proper database, your outcome of the database is also very proper. So good database design is a very much important part in the designing of your database. Next we have importance of the database. Now only I told you. So what is the importance of the database? If you are not developing the database in the right manner, it leads to a bad results. Okay, so if you are not collecting the doctor's details correctly here, you are implementing wrong only. So practically you are creating the tables, creating the databases will go wrong. So the importance of the database design is very much important for us. Why? Because if you design the good database, then the outcome of the database is also good, right? Next, here I am going to discuss about the database development life cycle. So in the database development life cycle, that means what? Life cycle is nothing but what? From the starting stage, from the hospital client to practical part of the database to be designed. So that means oral to physically database is designed. The steps are there. So what are the steps? The first one is requirement analysis. So requirement analysis nothing but, now only I said you. So whatever the requirements are there, each and every point to point you have to collect it from the client. So client is nothing but what? Whatever the database you are designing, who are giving a project to you to design a database, those are called as client. For example, if you are developing the database for hospital management is a client. If you are developing the college database SSR, Now each and every point we have to collect from the client. So clients are nothing but what? Who are giving the project? They are the clients. For example, hospital is management giving you to develop the database. Hospital management is the client. If you are developing the database for SSR college, principal sir is the client. If you are developing for the developing a database for the supermarket, if you are developing a database for the supermarket owner is the client. So we have to collect each and every information which is necessary to you to develop the database. We need to collect from the clients, that we called as requirement analysis. So whatever the data you are collected, that you have to place in a neat manner, point to point we have to write on a document. After writing that document, what we have to do? We have to make a design graphically. So this is a very much more important. Graphically if you design the requirements, that we call it as the database design. For example, from the SSR college I am getting 100 points to have to design the database. మనకు ఒక 100 పాయింట్స్ ఇచ్చారనుకోండి కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళు డిజైన్ చేయాలంటే డేటాబేస్ని, సే ఒక 1000 పాయింట్స్ ఇచ్చారనుకుందాం. సో దాంట్లో మనం ఏం చేయాలి? 1000 పాయింట్స్ని గ్రాఫికల్గా రిప్రజెంట్ చేయాలి. How you are representing this graphically, like student table, staff table, administration, library, like scholarship department. So you have to divide the complete data into tables and you have to place the things and conditions into this table. That means from requirements, text to be converted to graphical manner, that we call it as the database design. So already we covered this in last classes. Sorry. Next is what? Implementation. So in implementation section, in the last classes we have learned SQL, structured query language. By using this structured query language, we have to write the queries to create these tables and insert the data and apply the conditions over these tables, and where you are going to store this database, how much memory is needed, what kind of tables are there, what are the relation between student and staff, what is the relation between student and admin, what is the relation between student and library, everything to be implemented practically in a implementation phase. Next and last we have database designing techniques. So the database can be designed with help of two techniques. One is ER model, the another one is normalization. One is ER model, another is the normalization. So the ER model is the very much most important part in the database design. So in the next class we'll discuss about the ER model, and this normalization is also very most important topic for the subject as well as for your academics. Is it clear?